Oh my goodness. Galaxy got an update. The hub changed. They're like floating dolphin things and buildings. You know what this means, guys? They updated Chronos. Let's go play a match. And seamless transition. Bam! Now, for this first segment of the video, I'm going to be going over some of the comments you guys left. So, from Master Sheep X249, they said, nice vid. I would suggest another video of the same type since many perks have been changed. They've all been changed, but a lot of them have been more balanced, and I wouldn't say any perk right now is like superior to the other ones. There are a few perks, like all the ones that I said were in D tier, well, most of them, they're still not the greatest, but like Heavy Duty, which was the only F tier one, it's actually become a lot more viable. I wouldn't say any perks have been like, absolutely dominant during this new update. A lot of people used weakening arrows, and I actually started using them once I got good at inventory management, and it was busted. Now they changed it so it doesn't deal any damage, which still is good, but I wouldn't say it's the best perk out there. I do like, I forget what it's called, but the one in support category, the second to last one, where when you're time leader, you don't lose any time. Since I play really aggressive and try and get time leader as soon as I get like good stuff, it's really effective for me because I normally end games with like 18-20 minutes now, and it's been amazing. I don't even know what I ended this game on. I might be wrong. So, you just need to pick a perk that you think would be good for your playstyle, and it probably will be good. Now, a lot of the perks, like the ones where it makes you like, a lot of the perks surrounding gliding, unless you're talking about the one where it makes you, or your bow's a one-shot, all of those are pretty bad. I wouldn't suggest using them, but they're not so bad that you can't. Now, next comment from Crazy Snorlax 11. They said, I'm your 10th sub. Great vid. I love it. Great vid. What do you mean, great vid? Nah, I wouldn't say so. Next from, I'm going to butcher this name. From Ali Terrain. I don't know how to say that. Sorry about your name, but they said, this video was pretty well made in my opinion. I hope to see a lot of success in your future. I hope so too. But also, really well made? I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it's really good. Now, Jake Bearton, butchering that name again, they said, could you do a tutorial on drop locations? I'm not going to do an entire video on drop locations, but all of them are pretty equal. I do especially like the new area that I'm in right now and the Viking area. Those are probably my two favorites. But there's also the lighthouse one, which isn't one singular location, but directly under it is the cavern area. I like to transition between the two. I'd say those are the places I normally go to, but sometimes they're in storms, so you just have to get used to all the locations, and then you'll just be really good at the game. It's most of the time, it's not really depending on who has the best PvP skills, but who has the better stuff. Sometimes you need good PvP skills, but a lot of the players, to be honest, aren't the best. Like, if I go into Hive right now, I'm probably not going to win, like, half the games. But since I'm playing on Galaxy, which is a smaller server with less people, my games are a lot easier. And there's only, like, a handful of people who I'd say are better at PvP than me on this server. And I have come across a lot of good people. I forget this one guy's name, but it was really obscure. I think it was SHJINY. I don't know how to say that, but they were really good at snowball combos. I could not beat them at all. And that's like the best person on the server I've played against. Now, there might be better people that I haven't faced off yet, but he is really dominant. I don't know how he got that good. Next up, from Crazy Snorlax 11, he said, I think Health Scavenger is also good because you can have 13 hearts if you just open up one shulker box of any kind. I mean, yes, they are only temporary, but if you are fighting someone, the hearts are going to go away anyway. Great vid, subscribed, liked. Thank you for subscribing and liking, but I think I did cover this in the video. Health Scavenger is good in the early game, but it's quite useless in the later game. And personally, I would rather get, like, really good... I would rather get, like, extra damage, like, from Daredevil in the late game than have extra health in the early game. That's just my personal opinion. If you guys are constantly getting killed in the early game, Health Scavenger can be good, but in my personal playstyle, I don't like to use it. Again, from Crazy Snorlax 11, he said, I watched till the end, and I think you're good at PvP. Really? I'd say I'm quite average, but compared to, like, the server, because it is a smaller server without, like, all the amazing people, there are a few good people on here. I guess thanks. And then he said pineapple. I don't know what I don't know why he said pineapple, but he said pineapple. And then he said, I would like to see you test out other perks in a video and try to win. That would be a really long video, unless you want me to, like, cut it up a bunch. I have tried out other perks, and yeah, I've played a match with almost every perk. I don't think I would do a video on it, but if you guys really want to see a video with me playing with different perks, then go ahead for it. And then, final comment from the weak link. He said, very cool scene from Mom. I don't think that is my mom, but I do think that is weak link from the Twitch channel, the weak link. And he is actually a friend of mine, so if you want to go see him on Twitch, you can. He's got probably a lot better commentary than I do because I suck at talking. So yeah, I might be on his streams in the future if you want to go look up his Twitch channel. And I know I've been on some of his past streams, so if you want more content from this funny guy right here, you can go watch his streams. Now, for the rest of the video, I don't really know what else to do, but I'm going to try and convey to you guys, like, all the strategy that goes in the game. Like, take this battle that I'm doing right here. What I did was shoot around the tree a couple of times, make him weaker than I was, and then after I knew I had the health advantage, I went in with the sword. Now, there are a lot of things that go on in my head. I couldn't really convey all of them to you unless I made an entire video about it. But that seems like a really boring video idea, just me talking over my thought process. I don't know what else to do, so I'm going to try and, like, give you all these different situations. So, say you're really low and you're running away from some guy who has, like, 10 times better stuff than you, and you have a pearl, and you're, like, 1 HP. Should you throw your pearl, like, 50 million meters away, or should you throw it, like, 20 blocks in front of you? In my opinion, I think you should throw it, like, 20 blocks in front of you, because if you throw it too far away, they have a really long time to be able to stab you. But if you throw it, like, 20 blocks ahead of you, it takes almost no time for the pearl to land. There's a guy, I'm not sure, but I think there's a guy in this segment-ish in a little bit where he throws a pearl to escape me, and it works because he is on, like, really high HP, but he is really weakened. If you just threw it, like, a couple blocks in front of him, I wouldn't be able to catch up to him, and he would be able to escape. Now, sometimes if you're, like, really low and you don't have a pearl, you need to run into some people, like a group of people, just so, like, you can have a chance to escape. Say there's 3 people, one person's chasing you, and then there's one guy just minding his business. if you run in front of the guy minding his business, the guy chasing you might go after him. But sometimes if they're smart enough, they'll go after you because you're weaker. This situation right here, there's 3 people, or 4 even. So what you need to do is target the weakest person first, and if you're weak after doing that, you should just run away and let the other 2 people fight and then go in for the kill afterwards. So I shoot the one guy to make him low, or kill him, and then I shoot this other guy, or try to shoot this other guy to make him low. And then we just do some sword things, and I actually won that because I had, better accuracy or something. I don't know. Sword PvP is so dumb because you need better accuracy and clicks per second. So yeah, I hit this launch pad to get a view of the area and can't really see much, so I go down a bit more and I try to survey this under area because that's where I think people would be. And sure enough, the 2 guys are there fighting it out, so I try and kill one. The other one I throw him in the storm and then I kill him. Then it's just 3 people left, and I only have 1 pearl. I try to find a way up without wasting my pearl, but I can't. Well, logically can't, because I could just run into the storm, but I would waste a lot of time. So I throw a pearl. Actually, looking back on this, I threw it a bit too low, but I managed to find 1 block where I could, jump up onto the higher plateau area. This is the last guy. He has no time. I just stab him pretty easily with the combo right there and win the game. Now, I don't really know what other videos to make. If you guys do want to see me play a game with every perk, just leave a comment down below, or whatever you want me to do, leave a comment down below and I'll probably read them all. And I'll see you probably next week unless something dumb happens again. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, please leave a like, do all that stuff, and adios, amigos.